All right, guys, I know I've been busy with a lot of videos, and the reason being is, the quote-unquote developers keep telling me about all these things I need to study on the game dynamics and learn. So, as we all know, when I learn something, I do like to share it with everybody. The more the quote-unquote developers push me to study and learn, the more I'm going to blow their lies and BS out of the water about the combat physics of this game. Okay, today we're going to talk about dual wielding. Many classes between all three realms can dual wield. Alright, but there are some things you definitely need to know about it. Alright, so as you can see, I went ahead and used another respec for my skills. I've also completely stripped myself of all my realm abilities. Even though I'm realm rank 4, all 31 of my points are not used right now. So I'm completely based out. I don't even have buffs, okay? And you can see I spec full blades, full Celtic dual to get full amount of styles and different damage bonuses. Alright. I do have my champion abilities. For consistency, notice the damage bonus is very low on tenacity. Champion abilities are like critical strike. You can use any weapon with them, which is fun. Alright, and then I have a blade style with very low damage bonus. And a Celtic dual style with very low damage bonus. Okay. You will also see that in my inventory I have weapons with different speed values, but all of them are 16.5 DPS. There is a reason for that, and then I have two that are 4.3 from my normal template. Okay, and the reason being is I'm going to go ahead and equip the 4.3s first. Alright, so in theory, both weapons should hit for the same damage cap because it doesn't matter what the weapon condition is and what your stats are for the damage caps. Only the weapon's DPS value and the speed value affect what your damage cap is. So as we can see, I've got the level 1 training dummy targeted. And I'm not even going to use a melee style. I am just going to hit normal. Okay. Alright, so when the weapons are being readied in each hand, they do hit for the same damage. Let's try a style. There we go. Let me get my camera to focus. Okay, now, I'm going to go ahead and sheath my weapon. Do you see that? When you use a style, only the main hand gets the damage bonus. The offhand damage is still the base damage cap, meaning base damage applies, and you can test this with a Celtic dual style as well. And there you go. Even when you use Celtic dual styles. Oh, even better, because now I got my weapon proc that's supposed to debuff their armor. Let me go back to the Celtic dual style, 276, 245. 276, 276, and 245. So as you can see, even when you debuff their armor, it does not increase your damage cap. There's no way to increase your damage cap. All the procs and different abilities and all of your stats and your weapon's condition only affect when you target a similar level enemy or player. You can never hit over your damage caps. It is simply not possible. And when you change weapons, alright, so my main hand has a 2.5, my offhand has a 3.1, so right now my offhand should hit harder. And it does. Now let's see what happens when I use the style. Okay, notice I'm using a Celtic dual style Nova. My main hand does increase the damage a little bit like it's supposed to, but the offhand stays the same. Now, I was hitting for 137 and 152 in the main hand. All right, so now I went ahead and switched them around. The 3.1 is now in my right hand, and the 2.5 is in my left hand. Let's see what happens. 137, 152. Okay. So as we can see, the damage cap doesn't change by changing hands. What it does lose is it loses the damage bonus, like it should. So in theory, unless you take a 4.3 weapon speed that's available for your left hand and then mix it with a 3.1, okay. This is the only way your offhand can actually hit for more damage than your main hand, and actually, depending on the style you're using, which nobody's going to walk into combat and use level 1 styles, that's kind of illogical. Let's go ahead and try Prismatic Blade with a medium bonus to damage. And let me see what I got in Celtic Duel, because I never use these styles normally, so I need something that is any or positional front. Side of target, any. That's also got a medium bonus. Let's see something that's somewhat a high bonus. You evade, well, that ain't gonna hit. Side of target, any low, landing range, in front of target medium. Okay, so to get a high bonus, I'm gonna have to move to the side or back. So let's see here. Side of target. Let's go ahead and try the side of target positional. Okay, so with a medium damage bonus. Now see, when you're using the higher level styles, because your offhand does not get a damage bonus even when it lands, theoretically your offhand should never hit harder than your main hand in RVR combat. So if you're coming across a player and their left hand weapon is hitting harder than their right, once again, /appeal, violation report, conduct report, /report TOS, because I have ran into this phenomenon in RVR combat in Cathal Valley when I was on level 49. But just to confirm for consistency, we are going to try Solar Flare with its high damage bonus. And we have a 312, and 245. And that is a dual wield style. That is a high level dual wield style. But notice, none of the damage bonuses change because I spec dual wield. The only reason I get the damage bonuses I'm getting is because I spec blades. And the starting trainers in the tutorial areas explain this if you read the text. As always, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.